sussing how you up, going hard in the paint, and that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're going to be hitting up high ladder with this quick 3.3 minor giant deck. The quick cycle with this deck always allows you to keep up with those expo decks that are constantly trying to outcycle your tank, and you'll never really get outcycled by a log bait deck or a graveyard deck that's trying to so desperately outcycle your poison. Because you have an Electro Wizard and a Night Witch, your opponent will have to choose between spelling either of them. Because guards got such a big buff in the most recent balance changes, you guys can feel free to sub out the skeletons for the guards. It will add a little bit more durability to the deck, however the cycle will be a little bit more impaired. Anyway, this deck is pretty busted for ladder, so let's go jump straight into some live ladder games and let's assert some dominance. So we got a game against the King of Iran 4, so he's the 4th King of Iran. What a prestigious title, what a noble sir. We're going to be ready to drop our Night Witch in the back. And we're actually ready for a Hog Rider as well, so that's typically what happens. So many people run Hog Rider. He's got a Prince, as expected, as expected. He's going to be running that giant deck with Prince and Dark Prince, I assume. Those skeletons will be tanking, so then the giant won't actually take the initial bullet. And there's the Dark Prince, there's the minions, as I expected completely. And we're going to try to make something happen right here. He's going to fireball. Oh, that was really brutal. But those bats, no, they actually ended up dying. All right. I have to drop a Mega Minion, otherwise the Prince would get a charge. It still might. Oh my gosh, that was so close. I really didn't think that was going to happen. Finessed me, I guess. And unfortunately, I don't have anything in cycle immediately to deal with that. I'm going to have to cycle 2 units to get back to dealing with that pump. So it's going to be interesting to see what I want to do. Could drop Night Witch, and then cycle Skeletons, and then get to Miner. I think that might be the maneuver. See what he does first. He's going to drop his own Giant. So my Miner actually was 2 cards out of cycle. Not where I was thinking. We're going to be dropping our Giant. Now we're going to be dropping our Skeleton. The little Larrys that could are going to be paired with the Miner. Let's see if we can accomplish anything right here. Going to be tanking out a lot of that damage, or a lot of that health of the Elixir Collector right there. So it's looking decent for us at the moment. I need to drop my Electro. However, this counter push that he's about to have is going to be pretty massive. I can feel it. The pain train. It's coming, boys. It is coming. Fortunately, the Prince is actually going to die, and the Dark Prince is not going to be doing too much damage. It's going to get a few hits, but that's not too significant. I don't really want to drop anything because he's probably going to fireball that. And then, yeah, so arrows were his maneuver. And the Electro ends up getting 2 hits still. That's crazy, man. That 1 HP hero. That's what I'm talking about out here. I'm going to be dropping a Giant. I'm going to get pretty aggressive with him right now. I could end up going for a log, so then the Prince doesn't get a charge off on me. And then I'm going to go in for a poison to actually encompass the minions, the Dark Prince, the Giant. Or, well, he didn't drop a Giant. The double Princes. And we're going to take his tower out, actually. So this deck does so well against the Prince. The Prince is going to be buffed, and the Prince is not going to stand a chance in this meta. Or at least against this deck, it seems. If you had guards, I feel like it would be even easier. I'm going to go drop my log, and this is looking so clean right now. There's no way that he's able to take the tower left in 22 seconds remaining. And we're just actually going to start a push going the same lane as him, because he has to make something happen in the right-hand lane, and there's no way that it's actually going to happen. He doesn't have enough time to cycle back to a fireball and get some giant hits, so he's just succumbed to defeat, guys. Good game, well played, and good luck in the rest of your ladder session, King of Iran 4. I guess I'm the 5th King of Iran since I just dethroned him. Alright, so we got a game against Starlight. He's already saying good game, like it's already over. I don't know about that. I don't really want to drop anything. I don't have a great starting hand. I'm going to go drop a Miner with that 1 skeleton, I guess. Awkward starting hand that I just didn't want to drop anything. We're going to be dropping the Night Witch in the same lane as the Knight. The Night Witch versus the Knight. Who will win the battle? I think that he... so he's definitely running Hog Rider after seeing that rocket. Alright, man. Whatever. You do you. You do you. Still rocking the Hog. Interesting. So we're going to get ready for the Hog Rider, keeping our Electro Wizard poised. And he's not dropping anything. So I guess he's just not going to drop same lane. He's going to try to defend this first. We're going to be dropping our Mega Minion off to the side. We're going to get ready for a nice poison value. If he drops anything of Musketeer, it will get poisoned. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hitting those archers is clean. He might drop bats on defense. This might actually be an Expo deck after seeing the Tesla. Usually Hog Rider decks don't run that. So I need to be a little bit less capricious whenever I want to drop that giant, because I can't get caught with my pants down without a tank, and then he goes and drops an expo. That would definitely be a sad panda moment. The miner is chipping away steadily on that left-hand tower. So much damage. I am now caught up and back in the game. So I can go drop my giant and not be too scared, because I'll have enough elixir to drop my Night Witch. He's got a Royal Giant. What are those, man? That is an extinct species of card. I have never seen anything like this. It's truly baffling to see that. I don't have words. I guess he's just doing a spell cycle Royal Giant, like all defense type of deck. Crazy, man. Surprised he doesn't have NATO, or he hasn't NATO'd my miner yet. Notice how that miner is getting tanked for by the giant. I just get so much value out of it. I'm going to go for a poison just to clean up those archers. -1 trade, but definitely worth it in value. I'm going to go drop a giant Night Witch push. I don't think he's back to Tesla, so I don't know what he's going to do right here. He's going to go rocket it. Oh, that is that's a rough time in the life of Starlight. That is not something you want to be doing. We're applying so much pressure. Notice how I was able to outcycle his defense since he dropped his defense so late and I dropped the giant in the back. He actually had to cycle 3 or 4 cards to get back to it. So this deck, as I said before, if you're able to outcycle your opponent, it can put some serious issues in their plan. I'm going to go for Electro right on top to kill those archers, and then I'm going to go start my push yet again. We can drop skeletons to make sure that it dies a little bit faster, and that's so clean that the miner ended up getting on top of the tower, so all I got to do is outcycle him right here, cycle back to miner poisons, and I got the game in the bag. If Santa Claus gets a hit, and he does, it just makes my life so much easier. He's fulfilling my wishes. Santa just made Christmas come early with that hit. So we're taking this dub right now with the poison, saucing out the good game, the well played, and the good luck in the rest of his ladder session. Pretty crazy to play that guy. So we're playing against the Salt Legend. So if he's not salty after we take this dub, he will not live up to his name. So you already know, we're going to try to make him salty. We don't BM though. It's against our religion. We'll be dropping the Night Witch in the back, and we're going to see what's up. He's going to be dropping the Ice Golem, so it's going to be Graveyard, Hog Rider, or it could be Expo. Those are probably going to be the things. After seeing the Mega Minion, most likely going to be Graveyard, or it's going to be a Expo deck. And after seeing that, it's going to be Graveyard or Hog Rider. Sometimes Hog Rider decks actually run this type of thing. It's definitely going to have NATO though, that is for sure, and he does NATO that. Thankfully, I do not have to deal with that cannon cart. Really nice for me. That means I can go drop my Electro and not really fear about a Hog Rider push. That would have made me log right there, and I really wouldn't have wanted to log. Drop my Electro as far back as possible because I don't want it to run into a cannon cart unless it has to. If he wants to spend the elixir to drop that and pull that to the King Tower, he can. It would just be a huge overcommitment, and then I'd be able to rush him with a giant plus Mega Minion push and just take the game. So he realized that, and he didn't do that. So that was pretty well played by him. Some situations, if you can bait out a NATO when they're at such a low amount of elixir and you're up like 5 elixir, and then you can rush the bridge, it's usually worth it then. Another thing that I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go in for a poison. I'm going to hit the cannon cart. I'm also going to hit the Ice Wizard and the tower. This is something that's really nice for me because although the cannon cart doesn't die, if it didn't, it did die. Well, it shouldn't die. He should have protected that, but I would have been able to just log it and then getting some nice tower damage, and then the cannon cart wouldn't have crossed the bridge. He wouldn't have had any counter push potential. So there's the graveyard that we knew and loved. I knew that was coming. We're going to be dropping the Electro right on top of the skeletons, and he's going to poison that. The poison's not going to do too much for him at all, and we're going to be going in for a miner. We're dropping the miner in that spot because we don't want to actually get it NATO'd. He knew that was going to come, so well played by him. Dropping our Night Witch. We're actually going to be saving our poison for his graveyard that's definitely going to be impending very soon. And here we go. We're going to be dropping the skeletons off to the side because we want to pull the Mega Minion there. We don't want to mess around with that on the right-hand side. And this is looking really good for me. If I can go in for a miner right here, log that cannon cart right quick to kill it, and that Ice Wizard, I'm thinking that we're definitely going to be in a decent situation moving forward. Hopefully we're able to pull out this game and not make a draw. And we're going to keep applying a ton of pressure because I think that we're up a little bit. I don't know if he has the necessary cards in hand to deal with this. Especially if we get that Mega Minion dead real quick, right quick. We're going to go drop our Miner again. Trying to tank something for that Mega Minion or that Bat would be phenomenal. And it looks like he's just going to be trying to defend, guys. He has aborted the mission of trying to actually win this game. Oh, as I say that, he had other thoughts. But that Bat, wow, that Bat is crazy. I really don't understand why he thought he could go aggressive, but he's going to get spanked for that. Log coming in. The Log of Justice. All we got to do is go in for a poison. It doesn't even matter. Santa Claus takes the game. As I said, as I predicted, this man got pretty salty. And that's actually going to end today's video. This deck is so busted on ladder. I've been having a ton of fun pushing up with it. As always, thanks for chilling with me, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Peace out.